Hola. Buenos tardes. Hello, good afternoon. This is Andy West in the Matrix Solar Systems right now. I high rise and fly every single day through the solar system. It's very important because I have to communicate in all levels of the Matrix Sun. So I hope everybody's doing well. Welcome to my YouTube channel as I keep you informed of what's going on through the systems. Every day I wake up, I'm in a different kind of matrix system. It can be on communication line signal, it can be on solar systems, it can be on communication wave and signals through star systems. Everything through its connection is energy, through its information of its intelligence. Okay, because every star system that you see, every planet system that you see, every solar system you see, space itself is its own energy cycle. Okay, so I hope everybody's doing well. So let's just get started here. I've got my electronic energy board here. It's like fascinating stuff, eh? Okay, so basically we'll start up the solar system. Okay. Solar systems. It's always plural. Okay, because there's more than one multi-universe. Hey, Andrew, how you doing? All right. So basically what you want to start off is with, okay, have a circle. Now everything around a circle, you already knows itself generating through its energy cycles. Okay. This is the full collaboration. Okay, this is the matrix sun. Matrix sun is always in the middle. There's a reason for that, because it balances everything through its communication of its solar system. Okay, so the matrix sun is always in the middle. Okay, and the matrix moon is always above. Okay, it's never lining because it has to communicate on triangular base. Okay, so the matrix moon. Okay, so you have the matrix sun and the matrix moon. Okay, so they communicate every single day. Very important. Now, anything around that, okay, is understanding the cycle divisions. Okay, this is how it starts. This is how the solar system starts every day. So basically, you have a planet here, you have a planet here, planet here, a planet here, and a planet here. Okay, so everything communicates on cycle divisions. You understand electronic interference. So the matrix sun is communicating on its coloration signals through its systems. So now it's communicating with this, it's communicating with this planet, this planet, this planet, this planet. Okay, so the sine winding angles through its communication. Okay, the reason why I'm extremely informative is because I have to communicate with all planet systems every single day, because I'm correcting all divisional lines of electronic interference. I'm doing full collaboration of full segments, anything with its cracked surfaces. So I have to correct its divisional lines to use the hand formations, use the vacuuming systems through the detoxifying activation motivation systems. So that's understanding what's going on with behavioral system, because every planet system, okay, has behavioral systems. Okay, this is going way beyond anything, eh? Behavioral systems. Okay, very important. Now, there's reasons why they have Neptune, Saturn, Jupiter, Mars, Mercury, all that. Mercury is closest to the sun. Okay, so Mercury would be over here, over here. Okay, it has to, because it's a kinetic energy magnetic magnesium force system. It's the highest voicing grid far as it's communicating with so much electronic interference and magnetic force systems. Every planet system, okay, rides on a different location. Okay. All right. So Mercury. Mercury planet. Now, the human evolution is given names to these, okay, because of the locations of the satellite dishes, all right? Because it's on different colorations, okay? In retrospects, understanding what's going on with the multiverse is the reason why there's a Big Bang theory, because of the energy cycles of light and dark. Because every planet system is light and dark. Okay? So that's understanding that something breaks down through the false elements or everything like that. I have to change its illumination lights, bring back its vibration systems. Okay? So that's what it is so far. Everything that's connected through the solar systems. Okay? Matrix sun, the matrix moon, everything communicates through its planet systems. Everything rides on a different location through the solar systems. Okay? So that's what we got so far. Are there any solar storms flaring today? Yeah, there is a couple in the weather patterns on the northeastern side of the solar systems. You have to remember, too, that take one more look at this, and I'll show you exactly what's going on. You have to understand weather patterns. It's very important when you travel through your mechanisms. You have to know its wind cycles and everything through its connection wires, because the galactic, the matrix of myself, higher self, is going through solar systems every single day and correcting everything through electronic interference. So you have to know, remember I was telling you about the higher self, it's getting used to its planet system, how it scans its planets. So everything is scanning, but everything has a behavioral system through a planet system. Everything resides on its cycles. Okay? Okay? Everything resides on its cycles. Right? So it's on a 45-degree angle. It's never straight. Okay? And I'll tell you why. It has to have a gravitation to float in space. Where do you think it comes from? The galactic dimensional Earth. So one more look at that. Okay? I'm going to wipe it out. It's a lot faster using this. Okay. So like I said, this is going way beyond any system, of any solar system. Because solar systems rides on so many different locations. Okay? And believe it or not, the solar systems have so many different names. The reason why they have names is it bounces on their behavioral systems and their colorations. Okay? You were given names to birth because of the ancestry of your fathers, grandfathers, mothers, grandmothers. Okay? That's why we're given names like that. It's the same thing with solar systems. Okay? Because they reside on different locations of colorations of different vibration systems. That's why they're given different names. Because they have a landmass. You know, Mercury's magnetic. There's planet systems that are water. Mars is a crater surface planet. Mars is related to the moon. They're all related. Okay, they're like one big humongous family through the solar systems. Okay. So once you're going past the solar system, this here, okay, that's the galactic dimensional Earth. Everything, okay, through the solar system has to have a gravitational pull. Okay, this is the Earth, the galactic dimensional Earth. This is how I'm showing you how important it is to have the galactic dimensional Earth. Okay, everything has to have a gravitation. Right, this is where it comes in. So it's sine, winds, its divisionals. Now we're using the medical graphing system, okay? Remember I was telling you about how you have the graphing sheet, which is electronic. Well, basically, it's sine, winds, its divisions, okay? And it creates a line graphing piece of paper. There's electronic interference, it's cross-reference, right? Now this is magnetic, this is electronic. Okay, so it's like that. So what happens is now it's on an angle, okay? And this is how the solar system goes like this. Okay? So it's on that angle, and then you have the planet systems. Sun in the middle, the moon over here, the matrix moon, planets here. There's a reason why the planet solar system is in a line formation. Okay? Because everything resides in a different vibration. They can't be side to side to each other. There has to be a distance between them because there won't be any communication. Right? So there's a reason for that. So the matrix sun communicates in all levels of energy cycles through its radio signal. So it communicates with this one, this one, this one, matrix moon, other planets. Okay, and I think there's Mercury there. Okay, so it kind of looks something like that. But you have to understand that the galactic dimensional Earth is the most important planet system. It's not the biggest planet, but it's the most important. And that's why we have to save it. It's because there's low gravitational pulls of other solar systems that are low rising through oxygen levels. So that's why they can't be out of this solar system. They have to stay within that line frequency. Okay, because this is extreme rotation. This is connection energy from the magnetic magnesium highway, which is its reactor. So if that reactor is off center, it's going to throw all the planets out of proportion. Line divide their divisional levels, and the planet system will fall. Okay, without its gravitation. So that's very important to have the galactic dimensional Earth to its planet system of its cycle divisions. Okay, that's why we have a ring span. I call it ring electronic span, but it's a circulation, it's rotation. That's why they sound wide. But always it's in a line formation through planet system to planet system. And that's how they communicate on all waving signals through radio signals. Okay? But this platitudes, this right here, the magnetic board system, the electronic board, okay? This graphs everything through its cycles of signals using its gravitational pull, which puts it on a 45-degree angle. Okay. Now all this is created, right, through the mind telepathy of telekinesis, right? Because every planet system, okay, is connected through its energy cycles, and that's how it stays on the solar surface. Okay, that's why it's called the solar systems. That's how everything's created through its gravitational pull of the galactic dimensional Earth. Which I will P. I will put that galactic Earth. Okay, galactic Earth. It's galactic dimensional Earth, but you guys get the idea and the understanding of what's going on right now. So it's very important that cycle divisions, and it keeps on that cycle through its communication through the matrix sun, the matrix moon, and everything through its planet system. Okay, because everything resides in its center of its cycles, and that's how it has its gravitational pull through its electronic interference. Because if it doesn't, it falls flat, and you're going to see a planet, okay, hit the surface. All right, so none of these things can happen. So it's very important that I bring the higher self, the galactic. Okay, so what I use is I use my telepathy, telekinesis, to bring up the planet system back to its solar system so it could communicate. Okay, right, so I bring this back up to surface and put it back in line. Okay, I fix anything through its planet system, anything wrong with its anomaly system, anything with its vibration system, anything through its oxygen atmosphere system. I bring it back up to its planet system and align it back into the solar systems. So it's kind of like throwing a ball. It falls flat. It falls off its cycle of its circle. So it's understanding how to activate it through its planet system. I have to find its vibration because I got to find exactly where coloration of the shape system is coming from the matrix, because every planet system is on the matrix core centers, right? Because everything is activated through its communication of its matrix sun and the matrix moon. So once I understand that, I can put it back into surface, line formate it, put it back in its solar connection energy wave and pattern, and it cycles divisions and it goes round and round because it goes on its continuous force. So the planet system is back in its line formation. Okay? So, powerful stuff, eh? That's exactly what it is. It's incredible, incredible stuff once you understand what's going on, the way beyond of everything, of its creation, of its vibration, of its energy, and of its intelligence. You know, planets are incredible, and they are related to you in so many ways. The solar system is connected through you. Okay? It's understanding that it is a behavioral system. Okay? Every planet has a vibration, and you are connected to that. You just got to find it through your intelligence system. Okay? So that's what I mean, is going way beyond its perceptions. So that's exactly what it is. I'll show you one more time. Okay? But that's how everything operates. So it's very important that the planets stay in the cycle divisions of its circles through the solar systems. Okay? So, other than that, how's everybody doing? They're working hard. You getting a better understanding of what's going on? How do I relate to solar systems? How is that possible? You guys have questions. You're always going to have questions. Okay? The more you uprise your intelligent systems, the more you can get connected with your energy systems and your energy cycles of its systematical systems. Systematical systems is you. Everybody knows that. These are basic videos that I did, right? And I'm just showing you how powerful the solar system is and why these things happen in space, right? Because somebody's got to fix the line for me, right? Somebody has to do it, right? And believe it or not, what happens when you go through a life cycle? There's reasons why we have masters in space, you know, why we have grid masters, fixed alignments of planet systems, DNA structures of line formations and vibration systems, energy systems, shape shift systems. There's a reason for that, okay? Because they go through their past life system, they live their life system to the fullest, all right? And they rebirth a new generation of a light illumination system, which is me, okay? So I'm brought down on dimensional Earth as a light formation to correct all divisional lines of alignments to planet systems, solar systems, because we don't just resonate on one solar system, okay? There's too many solar systems. I can't even keep count of that. And that's how it forms around through the multiverse, okay? So you're getting into parallels, you're getting into multiverses. Multiverses are a connection through everything through its traveling mechanisms. So that's going way beyond its solar system, okay? But everything resides in the cycles of circles through the matrix sun and the matrix moon, through its communications of the gamma rays and radioactive systems, and everything through the connection of the matrix moon and its behavioral systems, okay? So every planet system you are connected to. I already showed you some people that are connected through Mars, Neptune, Pluto. There's reasons for that, okay? Because every planet system is on a different riding location, okay, through a vibration system, okay? So, but to your question, Amanda, the solar storms flaring, yeah, it's a little bit on the understanding of weather patterns, because the weather patterns are its connection energy wave of its systems, which is connected through its vibration systems. Okay, so there could be weather patterns that are bigger on a solar connection, or it could be an energetic connection. There's all different cycles of divisions through energy systems. So you have to understand what's happening with your mind, brave, and waving systems. Because you can have precognition of everything that's going through its weather patterns. Whoa, that was a solar flare. Oh, that was a solar light. Oh, that was solar connection through the star system. Okay? Yeah, so if you have solar winds, then you're connecting in that way and form, right? So it's understanding your solar divisions, it's understanding your weather patterns, it's understanding your traveling mechanisms, and it's understanding what's going on with your solar systems. That's how we are connected, okay? Because everything through the solar system resides in cycles, right? So the more you connect with that, the more you connect with your perceptions of its dimensional sets, okay? But I'm just showing you how powerful and how everything works with the solar system and how it keeps on its rotation through its planet system. So you guys are communicating with each other. That's great. But other than that, you know, okay, you guys are just communicating. That's great. So much love in the room right now. So basically, I want to do an illustration diagram of solar systems. It's very important because you guys are connected, and this is how you connect through your perceptions. So what I plan on doing is doing a video, a long video, and then I'm going to do a review of everything, okay, through that video. Now, the basic understanding is going to help you a lot more, I think. Okay, so we're going through our perception and everything through our higher self and its planet system, because a lot of people are still getting confused through their meditation. Okay, this is not meditation. This is going beyond its system through the connection of its higher self, the galactic, and the matrix. Okay, because my formulations only line divide, okay, through the GOHHD now. Okay, so that's how I'm able to know everything in the solar systems and its communication of energy cycle and how everything works with its planets, its matrix sun, and its matrix moon. A lot of people are communicating with the matrix moon. That's understandable because you're understanding what's going on with its information of its energy cycles. Okay, so it's really understanding what is going on with your perceptions of your colorations and your eyesights and your dimensional sets. Okay. So I think it's important to do these things. I try to do the reviews, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a full review, okay, of the long-lasting video, and then I'll do another video of the contrast of what was said before in the long video, so you get a better understanding. Because if I do a total review, I think the brainwaving system will get better idea and more comfortable with its formats. I think that's going to help out a lot better. So, but let's move on a bit. I'm just going to do a little illustration right now. So we've gone through the solar system. You know its connection energy waving patterns. You understand through its arcs and rules how everything is calculated and everything is modified, because everything connects to strength theory. Okay. Now, a review of strength theory is basically a line, another line, another line, another line. Okay, so you've got 4 waving lines, right? String theory. Okay, string theory. Now, string theory is created through cross-referencing. And once you cross-referencing, everything you go through, it's cross-referencing, you're creating something different, right? It could be a shape, it could be anything, right? So it's a water force to a continuous force of the line formation of the vibration system. Whoa, what did he just say? So this is understanding. I wanted to get into a video on how you go through your energetic patterns and how it's communicated through the matrix sun. Okay? Because the sun communicates with its illuminations. All right? So this is you. Okay? The higher self, galactic. Okay. I like doing flying. He's always flying, which is great. Shows a lot better. It looks more realistic, you know, like he's in space, he's flying around. Because everything is flying around. So basically, the matrix sun is now communicating with your higher self, the galactic matrix. Now everything through the center, this is the connection through the audios. Okay, the audios, the communication line signals, right? These are point systems. Okay. Now, this is where it gets complicated because it's not a shape. It's line formations, right? These are dimensional sets. These are point divisional sets, okay, of graphing signals through location grids. Okay, remember I was telling you about that, how you go through traveling mechanisms through the higher and the galactic and the matrix self? Well, that's exactly what it is. So when he goes through, okay, he's going through right now. Okay, when he passes through, okay, this is him passing through. Okay, he's passing through right now. And what's going on right now is he's communicating through the crossing signals. Right? So when he's going through the cross-referencing right now, it's putting him to a location grid through an audio signal. And that tells him exactly which point dimensional set he's reaching of his location. Okay? So this is what it is so far, but this is how it's created through string theory. Okay? So this is you, higher self galactic matrix, going through the audio signals, okay? Web graphing through the crossing signals. These are dimensional sets of point sets of dimensional signals. Each one that he goes through, okay, he flies through. He's going through a different dimensional sighting. And that's how it gets his location to its planet system. And everything is calculated, okay, and formed through the matrix sun, okay? So basically, from here, it's all the way down to here, okay? So the matrix sun is communicating with you and telling you exactly which location you go through its graphing signal of its communication line signal, okay? So that's where you have to understand, it's not just shapes. We're getting to string theory now. This is going ahead. This is understanding how you travel through different dimensional set point divisions of locations. Okay, we've gone through the point systems. So when I go through the shapes of its point systems, now you're understanding that you get into how complicated it is when he can go or she can go through its locations and come out through the location that he needs to go to planet system. Systems. Okay. See how it's all created through cross-referencing and how powerful it is once you understand how to communicate with the matrix sun. Okay. And then you got the matrix moon. You communicate every single day, matrix moon. Now the matrix moon is not communicating with you. Okay, so basically it's sending information from the matrix sun to the matrix moon. Matrix moon is communicating with the matrix sun, circulating, rotating, activating. Okay, gamma rays, electricity, heat, behavioral system, color, shapes, shading, cloud surfacing, changing atmospheres. Okay, so it's sign winding its divisions and it's coming out. That's why you see the moon like this. Okay, that's why you see half moon here and half moon out, because it's shaping its divisional lines through its communication signals. So it's communicating with you fully through the matrix sun and the matrix moon. Okay, and that's how you get its communication signals through its line graphing of its medical signals, which is its connection through the string theory. Okay, because string theory is connected through lines. And that's how it becomes its points. And that's how it becomes its location grids through its graphing geometric system. Okay? So once you understand which planet you're supposed to reside on through its dimensional sets, flies to its planet system. That's how it communicates. That's how it goes through locations, through point sets of dimensional sightings. Okay? This is understanding your full perceptions. This is what I go through every single day through the matrix sun and the matrix moon, through its communications of its line signals, of its graphing signals, of its web graphing, geometry signals, of its geometrics. Because these are patterns. Okay? These are patterns of electronic interference. Remember I was saying that everything through its box surface is a connection through its information signals? Okay? It's kind of like a grid signal, okay, but it's a web graphing. So basically, understanding everything through the communication of the matrix sun and winding your cycles, and now you know exactly how far to travel into a dimensional set. And that dimensional set takes you to that location, okay, through its connection of its planet system. Okay? And that's how it's revolved around string theory. But you really, really have to understand cross-referencing and point systems. This is how it gets into different dimensional sets, because this can be activated once he understands its location through its information from the matrix sun and the matrix moon. Okay? So that's how you travel. It's fascinating stuff, eh? It's incredible force once you understand its information. Okay? But you have to understand its speed and velocity of its acceleration, because everything is going through point center. Okay, so you're going through like this. Right? So you're telegraphing your waving patterns through using your telekinesis through its point divisional lines of its dimensional sets. So when you're traveling, you're going a certain speed. You have to go a certain speed. That's the only way you get to that location, because it's riding on the same balance of its vibration system. And that's how you get to that balance of its planet system, of its vibration. Okay? So that's how it is. Now, I think you have to understand perceptions. You have to understand traveling mechanisms, because it's very important to know these things. Okay? That's exactly what it is. So, can I get a what? So, take one more look at that. It's a masterpiece, isn't it? At least I can draw. But just showing how powerful it is, understanding communication of line signals and communication of telegraphing signals and communication of energy cycles through energy systems of your energy fields and your connection energy wavings of your electronic, hydraulic energy systems, and how you use your communications through your graphing signals and everything through its dimensional sets of 8-point divisional sets, and everything through its communication of its matrix sun and its matrix moon and its behavioral systems, through its gamma rays, its radioactive systems, okay? And it's cross-referencing to its planet system that resides on its vibration system. So, but that's it, you know? A couple of questions and then I'm gonna head out, but I just wanted to show that to everybody. Show you how fascinating it is when you start traveling and how you are connected in so many ways and forms of the solar systems, and how you connect in so many ways of electronic interference, and how you communicate in so many ways of string theory, its self-revelation of string theory, how it's created through its lines, right? And through its patterns. So, but my next video will be the energetic of its interfacing interactions of its planet system and everything that's connected through its energy cycles and electronic interference of its coloration patterns. So, You guys are all communicating. It's great to see everybody. You know, try to keep you informated on what's going on with your body and ecosystem. It's very important. You have any questions or comments, please feel free. It's very important that you understand, like I said, what's going on, because you're going to keep high rising every single day. And things are going to get a lot more complicated, because now you have to really understand how to use the string theory to cross-referencing to location grids. Okay? Because basically it's a GPS signal that you have to get used to, because you have to understand acceleration of speeds. This is where you have to connect with its audio signals. Okay, and understanding what is web graphing, what is a communication energy device. All these things you have to know eventually, right? And that's how you keep high rising to its divisional levels of its dimensional sets through its point centers. So, what is your opinion on the sun simulator? Well, the matrix sun has its own simulator, has its own reactor, has its own inner and outer force system. It is collaborated on so many different line divisions through security and magnetic, magnesium, polarized, hydrogen, helix. It's got so many polarized of energetic, energy waving, gamma ray radioactive systems. Okay, it's a high power energy reactor. It communicates, it's the highest communication line signal of vibration to all planet systems. Okay, that is how the sun is related to its simulator, to its full winning cycles through the major core systems, and that's how it communicates with all shapes and vibration systems through the simulation of its world systems. Okay, but it all connects through all planet systems. So I heard the moon is artificial, not natural. Well, like I said, in a human vessel, if you don't open your eyes through your perception, okay, the moon is kind of, it shadow shifts its winds, it changes its colorations. Like I said, once you see the dark, the black, you see space. So once you see space, you see alignments and shapes and illuminations, right? Through the graphic signals of its mind signals, of its electronic, hydraulic energy systems. So the artificial, okay, is not artificial. It's a shape divisional line, okay? The moon is created through shapes, right? When you're in the pixels, okay? But astronauts, when they go on the moon, okay, they see it as a crater face surface, okay? They don't see it as anything else because they don't see it through their perception. You have to be in the spiritual realm to see everything of its illumination, lights, how it's created through its shapes and its vibration. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, I'm extremely high rise right now in the solar systems. Like I said, every time I give you guys a video, I'm in a different transition through vortexing or time leap or time jump. But I just went an interstellar force through a connection force through a star system. I had a star system that I had to fix because the illumination light system was hitting a meteorite system. That's how extremely real it is. Okay, so you have to understand how to activate and change everything through its anomaly system. So I had to volumize everything through its meteor, take the particles and energy, use the mind telepathy through the telekinesis, change its movements through its graphic signal, to its weather patterns, change the atmosphere system through its connection of its electronic interference, okay? Upwind its cycles, okay? Change the volumes of its oxygens, okay? Change the particles of molecules, everything that's connected through that meteor, okay? It disintegrates and volumizes into its galaxy system, goes back into its liquid of its multiverse system, okay? That's what I just finished doing today, okay? And it's extremely powerful because sometimes it makes me go to sleep. Sometimes I have to go to sleep because it's energy that's just too strong. It can't stay awake. It's way too much information, and I have to do it through the flying mechanisms. And it's extremely real. If I can heal people in seconds, you know how powerful it is in space, because you understand everything through its involvement, through its information. Okay? Because there is problems in space. There is problems down on the Earth. Galactic dimensional Earth, there's problems in space. I said that before. Okay? So every time I do a video, either I'm correcting something, or I'm illuminating something, or I'm healing something, okay, or I'm changing something through its shapes of its vibration systems. But I'm always doing something different. Okay, that's what's fascinating. Okay, now everybody can start doing that, but you have to start mastering. You have to understand its line divisions. You have to understand your location grids. You have to understand cross-referencing. You have to understand strength theory and how it works, because strength theory can revolve around anything through shape, anything through lines, anything through waving systems. But you have to understand electronic interference. You can't communicate if you don't understand electronic interference. You can't communications through vibration of planet systems. Okay, so yeah, exactly. That's what it is. You must have done something with a lot of energy before you went live. Yeah, it's high rising. It's like I said, when you high rise on these divisions, okay, communication is a lot stronger. See, it's a lot stronger. See, changes color. This is information. This is communication and electronic interference. Okay, so your body's going like this. Just, okay. It's understanding what's going on with this hand formation. You can understand what's going on with this body system as it's going through its transmission through the mind graphing system. Because the open septors and the open frequency systems of the hydraulic and energy circuitry system is high rising its interference through its interaction. Because you guys are interacting with anything through shapes of vibration, right? Anything through its illumination of rainbows, cloud formations, okay, ground formations that are connected through cycles of circles, okay? So everybody has a different perception that they change every day through the meditation of its methods. But like I said, this is going way beyond meditation, okay? I'm just showing you how powerful it is once you know that these things I do are very, very real, okay? And like I said, somebody has to do it, you know? Somebody always has to do something, you know? You have to correct things on dimensional Earth. You have to correct things in space, right? Once you understand the mastery and going beyond its system, you understand everything of its evolving system, okay? And that's how you communicate. That's how I fix planets. That's how I fix sealments of cracked surfaces of planets, solar systems of planets, you know? Cracked surfaces of energy, heat signature planets, right? Because I've been through a lot of hot planets too, and I get a lot of reactions too. So I got to make sure my coolants are there so it doesn't overload my system. Because I don't want to high rise to a divisional level on the other side of the solar system, to a multiverse, to a parallel, to a paradox, and not know how to get back through its activation of its code system, through its dimensional realm sets, right? Because that's going to crash when my cycles into the body surface of another star system. I don't want to do that. That's why it's extremely important to know how to use your northwest, south, and east through your traveling mechanisms of your higher self, galactic, and the matrix. So, but I want to give that to everybody's attention. I like to do videos, you know, I'm going to try to do videos in the morning and one in the afternoon or one in the evening, so everybody gets a true understanding that they don't miss anything through its information. Okay, but it's very important I give you reviews on what's going on with its perception. Okay, so you can put it in your system and know how powerful it is. You can illuminate your light system. So, hey Michael, how you doing? So with that said, I'm going to let everybody go. I know. It's just a very busy guy. You know, I just, you know, trying to formulate myself through the galactic dimensional Earth. I also have one life here too, right? But my life is in the matrix, but it's also on dimensional Earth. So I have to assign my divisional levels and try to find my balance. You guys have to find your balance with your life systems. I have to find my balance with space and the galactic and the dimensional Earth. It's extremely hard to do. It's volumizing and trying to use its calculations and how to formalize through your perceptions Okay, because I get up in the morning, oh, okay, now I got to communicate with the matrix sun. Oh, I got to fix the anomalies of a meteor creating surface center. It's off winding its cycles and it's about to hit the dimensional earth, right? So I have to fly up and correct its division, change its weather, change the molecules of energies to the meteor surface. I was telling you about the falling metric system, how it works with meteors, right? Well, it's the same thing with anything with solar flares or weather patterns or anything through cloud formations. You can get a cloud formation that high rises to a higher level of division through years on end and cloud cover a planet system completely. So it's a planet system like this, but then you see a cloud, okay? It's coming up, right? And it's covering its planet, right? So if that's covered, it's losing its oxygen, it's losing its vibration, it's losing its sites, okay? So it's very important to understand that the cloud has to be removed so it can live back on its cycle, right? So there are complications in space. You have to fix a lot of things through the galaxy systems, understand particles and energies and how they react to everything, okay? You can't put a rock formation that's a light formation of a different coloration through the matrix center if it's a star system that's not on its same vibration. If they collide together, it's going to explode and it's going to create a whole different realm, and that's how it creates a dark system. So I have to go back up and change everything through its volumization, vacuum everything out through its galaxy system by using my hand system, telekinesis. It's all about moving systems. It's all about moving vibration of planet systems. So your perceptions are very important because now I have to scan, see what's going on. So it's actually that's going on, okay? It's like when somebody gets into a fight, you want to pick it up, right? And then the cycle division starts circling again. And it corrects its line division through its balance of its gravity centers, right? Is up in space. But you see the holographic of me, and that's why you see the illumination of this light system. You have to understand everything through its portal division. You have to understand everything through its activation. You have to understand everything through its electronic interference. Okay? Electronic interference. So that's a web graphing cycle of a signal going to its graphing wall of its computer analytical mind system. Okay? It gets more complicated once you understand everything through the graphing signals of its mind and its telepathy of its activation of its telekinesis system. Okay? So that's how powerful you can be when you can do these things. And again, it's going way, 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 way beyond the system. So, but I hope everybody's doing well. Okay? I'll keep you informed of what's going on with its illustrations, diagrams, perceptions, everything you want to know. Please feel free to ask questions. I love you guys very much. This is Andrew Weston in the Matrix Core Energy Solar Systems calling it. Adios, everybody.